Okay, today we will discuss about the loop statements. Loop statements are nothing but when you want to see, we use this loop statements when you want to iterate a part of the program in the several times. Okay, if you want to print if you want to print any data in our console, let me share my Eclipse. Okay, see here, if you want to print, let me comment out all these things. Okay. Let me create one more props here inside new, as for example loop statement. Okay, and statements, selecting new class. Now see, if I want to print it out something like this, system.out.print ln. Okay, and I want to see hello guys. Okay, hello guys, and I want to print it out 10 times. Okay, if I want to print this 10 times, what I need to do, I need to copy paste this 10 times. Okay, I need to copy paste this 10 times. So when I run this program, now it will it will print it out in 10 times. Okay, if you, so this is a redundancy. So here, when you want to repeat the same part of the code for several times, we use the loop statements. We use the loop statements. Loop statements are used. Loops are used to iterate. Okay, iterate part of the program. Part of the program several times. Several times, which means when you want any block of a code or any certain lines of a code repeated times, you can use this loops. You can use this loops. So this is a loop control structure. We use it to repeat the block of a code multiple times. Okay, until like we can give a specific condition as to met. Okay, in the loop statements, we use a one certain condition. Okay, if that condition satisfies, then the loop will be iterated itself. Okay, like see, repeated tasks are nothing but like we will daily brush our teeth every day in the morning. So that is a repeated task. Similarly, loops in the program repeat the actions unless the condition fails. Okay, if the condition fails, then it will not run that block of a code. If the condition is true, till the condition fail, it will run that loop. Okay, now we have different types of loops. We have different types of loop, which is nothing but for loop. Okay, for loop and while loop, do while. Okay, do while loop and for each loop. Okay, for each loop. So we have 4 different types of loops. Now first we will, what is actually for loop is known for the number of repetitions. While loop, this loop can used in when you know the how many, when you want to, like if you want to repeat a certain code. Okay, that code you want to repeat it with the exact number. Like if you want to repeat that hello guys for 5 times, okay, then you know how many iterations you want to print. Okay, so this is hello guys, right? So this is in the 7 times. So if you want to print it hello guys 7 times, you know the exact number how many times to run the exact code. So in that cases we use, okay, in that cases we use for loop. Okay, in that cases we use for loop known number of repetitions. Let me write it back. repetitions. Known number of repetitions, which is nothing but when you know how many times you want to repeat a certain code, then you can use the for loop. Then you can use the for loop. And next we have while loop. While loop means okay, while loop is nothing but when you like when you unknown the repetitions, you don't know the condition, but you know condition, but you need to check the condition before whatever the code you are placing in this while loop block. Okay, we have the block, right? So in the while loop block, it has to check the condition before execution. Okay, but you didn't know how many times to repeat that block of a code. Okay, then we use the while loop. Unknown repetitions. Let me keep it out like this. Unknown repetitions, but it checks the condition. Okay, it has to take the condition check before execution. Okay, before execution. Now do while loop, it runs a block at least once, then it checks a condition after the execution. I'll explain it thoroughly. Do while runs block at least once, then it will check the condition. Check condition check after execution. After executing that block of code, then it will check the condition, and after that it will. Now for each is used for arrays and collection. This for each loop we use in advanced Java. Okay, used with an arrays or collection, arrays and collections. Okay. Let's put it out for now. This okay. Now we will now we will discuss and we will write the syntax of the each loops and right. We will do one example, like small example for that. As I said, also this is known for the number of repetitions. Okay, this is also we can say it as an entry check. If you want to enter that block of code, you can use this for loop, and when we know the number of repetitions, we use a for loop. But when you don't know the repetitions, how many number of repetitions or in iterations, but based on the conditions, okay, condition checked before execution. So this is also an entry check itself. Entry or enter check or like entry check is better. I assume entry check. Do while is it? Do while what it will do means it will execute the code, okay, and then it will check. So this is known as an exit check. Okay, this is known as a exit check. Loop must execute at least once. It will execute that loop of a code at least once. And for each is also an entry check. It iterate over the arrays and the collections. So it is an advanced topic. Now we will come into this. So for loop is an account control loop. We can call it also count control because we know the number of repetitions. So we can write it as count control loop. We can say it as a count control loop. So it is used when you know in advance how many times a task should be repeated. Okay, to know how many times the task should be repeated. And here the syntax for the for loop with the keyword of the for, and here in the for loop we have three parameters. One is initialization. One is initialization. So first we need to initialize then we need to keep the condition, and then if you want to update that condition or the value, to update any value, you can update it here in the third parameter. So this is in a syntax. Okay, and this is in a code of the block of code. Now here we have the initialization. Okay, initializations. Initialization is nothing but we need to declare and initialize in a loop variable. We are through the loop. Okay, like I want to iterate it through the 5 times. So first we need to initialize like integer I equals to 5. Okay, whatever the number we want to print it out. Okay, so that has to be initialized here, like integer I equals to 5. So here we need to give the condition. If the condition is less than, condition has to be less than 5, or it has, if we can give it as, if the condition is less than 5 only, then we can give the number. So the condition will check before each iteration if it false, loop exists. So if the condition fails, then it will come out of this block. It will not print that block. And this update is nothing but change the loop variable. Whatever the variable we are using here, we can increment or decrement in this place in the update. Okay. Now let me write one example. Okay. Let me remove. See. Let me write the. Let me print the natural numbers like from 1, or we can. Okay, that will be easy. Now, see, I want to print the, so print, let me comment out this, print the 10 natural numbers. Okay, 10 natural numbers. 10 natural numbers. So here, what we need to do, we need to print the 10 natural numbers. So for that, we need to repeat the every number in that loop until 10. Okay, until 10. So we know how many times we need to repeat that loop. Repeat that loop. Now, see, first what we need to do here in this, first we need to initialize our for loop variable. Okay, loop variable. So first I'm declaring initialization integer I equals to, first I equals to 1. Okay, so we need to print the 10 natural numbers. So I'm taking I equals to 1. So this is in a first natural number. Till what number we want to print? Till 10. Okay, till 10 natural numbers. So the number, whatever the variable is there, that is nothing but I, the loop variable, it has to repeat this loop till it is equals to 10. So it has to be less than, okay, it has to be less than 10. It also equals to till the 10, it has to be repeat. So I'm giving the condition here, I less than or equals to 10. It will check the condition. If, okay, let me write it out this way. And then what we need to do here, the initially the first it is a 1. Okay, so what are the natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So first, after that, what we need to do after one iteration, we need to increment this value. Okay, then we can print it out as system dot out dot print ln of, these are the natural numbers, right? So I'm just giving as a number plus whatever the loop variable is there, that has to be print. Okay, now see I will explain it here. what it will happen first. Okay, the comment down. First, initially the I will be 1. Okay, then it will check. Okay, this is initialization. Then it will check what is the I value. I value is 1. Okay, I value is 1. Then it will check 1 is less than or equals to 10. Okay, this is a condition. 1 is less than or equals to 10. Okay, it satisfies a condition. It is true because 1 is less than equals to 10. So then it will come and it will print out this value, whatever we are printing, whatever we are using system.out.println. Here it will give it as number. Okay, number 1. Okay, this is in the first case. After this execution, after the printing out the output, then it will go to here. Okay, then it will go to the here. Then what it will do, it will increment the I value. Okay, these are the increment operators. Okay, incremental operator, which it what it will be do for the I value. What is the I value previously? I equals to 1, right? First, so when it will increment it, then I value will become 2. Here instead of 1, it will become 2. Okay, then again comes here, then again now the I became I equals to 2. Okay, now the I became I equals to 2. Now it will check this condition again. Till the condition fails, it will execute the block of code. 2 is less than or equals to 10. Okay, the condition satisfies, then it will print it out. The number is 2. Okay, then again it will goes to here. Okay, to update the column. So now the I value will become 3. First it is 1, second 2, now 3. Here it will again check the value I equals to 3. Okay, and the condition 3 is less than or equals to 10. Okay, so it satisfies this condition. So again it will print it out 3. So till the last, okay, it's keep on going like this. 4 for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 till the 10th. Okay, till the 10th. When the I value became 10, okay, I value became 10, I equals to 10. Okay, I equals to 10. It will check the condition. 10 is less than or equals to 10. Obviously, it is not less than 10, but it is equals to 10. So then it will print the number as a 10. Okay. After printing the statement, this block of code, it will go to the update column and it will again update it to the 11. Okay. Now it will here the I became the 11. Okay. And it will take the condition level is less than or equals to 10. So here the condition get fails and it will not execute this line of code. It will come out of this loop. Okay, it will come out of this loop. Let me rerun this again. Let me run this Java application. See, it's printing out till the 10th number itself, because here we kept the condition till 10 numbers. Okay, till the 10th value you need to print the natural values. Here we need only 10 natural numbers, so I am taking as a 10 I less than or equals to 10 conditions, because I need to print the 10 natural numbers. So this is how we have to use a for loop. Now next we have while loop. Okay, next we have while loop. While loop is like a condition control loop. Okay, we can call it as a condition control loop also. Condition control loop, because it is used when the number of iterations are not known. Okay, number of iterations are not known, but condition will check before executing the loop body. Okay, so here I will give the syntax for that. Syntax is while and the condition, whatever the condition you want to give it. Okay, you can give it there, and here in this block of code will execute when the condition is true. Code block. Okay. Now this condition is checked before executing this loop body. If the condition fails from the beginning, okay, if the condition is fail, the loop does not run at all. Okay, here the loop will not run at all even once. Okay, even once. Now let me give one example with this. Okay, like a while loop. When you like what example we will take as while loop, or we can check it with the passwords also, like for logins, like till they enter the correct, or we can, okay, it will be tough one. Okay, like we will write one program like a guess program. Okay, let me comment out this. Let me comment out this. Here we ask, see, first we will ask the user to enter any number. Okay, first we will enter any number. Then when he enters the correct number, he will win the game. But if he enter any random number, then we will take that number and we will print it out. Like enters the 5 number. See, let us see first. Like first we have to import the scanner class java.util.scanner. Okay, java.util.scanner. 1 second. Like see here with the same example also we can do it like without using the scanner class. Like first initially I will initialize one number, num equals to 1. Okay, so here what is the example we have taken with the for loop, here we can print it out without that. See, like here we will give the condition as num less than or equals to 10. Okay, num equals to less than or equals to 10. Then if that condition satisfies, condition satisfies, we need to print out that number. Okay, whatever the number we have in num. Okay, here just I'm taking one variable num equals to 1. So same to print the 10 natural numbers while by using the while. Okay, so num is less than or equals to 10. This is in a condition. Okay, if this condition fails, then only it will like then only it will come out of that loop. It will not execute that block of a code. But when till it is true, it will print it out that block of code which is we have written in the while loop. Okay, if the condition is false, okay, in the beginning itself, like see here we have taken num equals to 1, but if I have taken that num is greater than or equals to 10, it will not enter into this block and it will not print it out anything. See, let me run this Java application. See, it is not printing anything, or to print, let us know to it is not printing anything. failed to print. Okay, so for your understanding purpose, I'm rerunning this Java application. See, it failed to print that 10 natural numbers because the condition here itself fails. When the condition is fails in this while loop, it doesn't enter into this. Okay, doesn't enter into that block. Now, when I given less than or equals to 10, okay, and just run as Java application. See, it's going on process. Why? Why? Because here we are doing nothing. See, statically we are taking one number, num equals to 1. Okay, num equals to 1. Stop. Num equals to 1. But here we are giving the condition. But after printing that number, we are not incrementing or decrementing this value. We are not incrementing num value. It is keep on going num equals to 1, num equals to 1. So what we need to do here? Here we need to at least decrement the value or increment the value. Okay, num plus plus, num plus plus plus. Now let me rerun this again. Java application. See, it it will print till the 10th number, and after the condition fails, okay, after the condition fails, it come out of this while loop and it will print it out this. Okay, fail to print. So this is how we use a while loop, or if you not understand this while loop example, we can go with another example like hmm, wait 1 second, let me wait. Yeah, I said right, like taking guessing. So for that, let me write one program here. So create that object for that scanner class system.in. Okay, so here, okay, let me write it out like this. System.out.println, sorry, println, and we are asking to the user like a guess the number, guess the number, guess the number. Now when he enters any number, okay, when he enter the any number, we need to take that number, right? Integer num equals to, by using scanner class object xc dot next int, we can take that input and store it in the num. Okay, now inside the while, okay, the while loop, we are checking, we are just statically I'm giving one number. If the user enters, okay, if the user enters number, if what do we need to give? Yeah, number is not equals to 5. If he enters the 5, then it will not enter into this loop. Then it will not enter into this loop. But when is not enter that into that loop, so that we will declare him as a winner. System.out.println. Okay, so he correctly guessed that number. Like we want the 5 number, so he entered the 5 number. So which is equals to the where this condition is fails. Okay, like see, he entered 5. Okay, he entered 5. But what is the condition here? I not equals to 5. Okay, understand the condition here. 5 not equal to 5, which means false. Okay, which means false. The condition is false because the 5 is actually equals to 5. Whatever the number value we are taking the input, that value is equals to 5. that is not equals to 5. That is equals to 5 actually, but this condition is false. Okay, when this condition is false, that means he has correctly entered the 5 number. Okay, so you have entered, okay, you have entered, you have entered 5. So, you are winner, just like that. Okay, now if we entered any random number like a 3, 2, 4, so what we need to do? We need to again ask him to enter another number. System dot out dot print ln. Okay, we are asking him again enter a number again. Okay, enter a number again to guess any number or guess a number again. Guess the number. Guess the number again. So that number we have to take again, right? So whatever we are, see, we already initialized this. So here simply you can take the number equals to sc dot next int. Okay, when he entered, okay, when he entered into this loop, again we are telling to the user, guess the number again. Guess the number again. So then he will enter another number. So that number will be stored in this number. So after executing this line of code, and it will go and check the condition again if he entered 5 or not. Okay, let me see. When I run this program, get to know how this works. See, it asked me guess the number. Now I entered number 3. Okay. Now whatever the number I have entered here, now I have entered the number 3. Okay, now what will check? T is not equal to, okay, 3 is not, it is checking whether the value the user enter is equals to 5 or not. Okay, it is checking not equals to 5. So it obviously it is not equals to 5. The 3 is not equals to 5, so the condition is satisfies and the condition is true. So when the condition is true, then it will come into this loop and it will print whatever we are reading. Guess the number again. Guess the number again. And see, when I enter it here, see it asking me guess the number again. And when I entered again 4, okay, and it will keep on going. Guess the number again. 6, 7, 8, 9, some 11, 12. Okay. When I entered 5, okay, see, you have entered 5, so you are the winner. Okay, this is how we can use the while loop. This is how we need to work on this, like based on the conditions. When you don't know how many times it has to repeat the same number of the code, you can use the while loop. Okay. Now next we have another do while, which is same as a while loop. Okay, we have do while. Okay, let me give the syntax so it will give the better understanding for this, because it will run the block at least once, then it will check the condition. Why check the condition after running the code? Because here we have the syntax as, first we need to use the, okay, do and the block of a code. Okay, this is a code block. This is a code block. Without any condition, it will execute this line of a code and then it will check the condition by using the while condition. Okay, so now what will happen when it comes here? It will execute the whatever the code you are returning in this block of code, and then it will check the condition. If this condition is true, then again it will go and execute this flow. Okay, if the condition is false, it will come out of this loop. It will not execute any code, but at least once this do while loop, that code will runs. Okay, loop body runs first, then only the condition is checked. Okay, like I will give one example, like for menu or for any what do you say, like a forms or confirmations. Okay, at least we will display a menu at least once before exiting. Okay, so let me give one example with the so menu is the best example. Let me write it out. Here scanner itself. Okay, let me comment out this. See, here I have taken a string, okay, object. Now taking one int choice, okay, and taking one variable as a choice, and here I am taking do while loop, do, and here while, and the condition here, I think it has to do with the switch also. If you taken the menu means, let me give another example. What we can do while loop. Okay, let me do this only. Like, see, I want to show you a shopping menu. Okay, so at least once we need to show that menu, then we will ask him whether till he says no. Okay, so we will show that menu. So first I will show us welcome to Java shop. Okay, welcome to the Java shop, and next we will print it as choose an item, like choose an item. Okay, choose an item to buy. Then we will give items as like this, one book. Okay, first item as book, and second what will give as a pen, and third one as notebook. Okay, so notebook. So when first it will welcome with welcome to the Java shop, then it will ask to choose any item to the buy, then it will display book or pen or notebook. So we need to enter, okay, we need to enter any now. Let me write it out another print out, like what we will say as item added to the cart. Okay, then we'll say do you, and just giving continue shopping. Okay, so now we will give them like yes or no. You need to enter yes or no whether you want to continue the shopping or not. Okay, do you want to continue the shop or not? So choice will be stored in the choice by using a scanner object dot next, because here we are asking yes or no, that will be in the string, so we need to use the string line. Okay, so that has to be in the small letter itself. So you can do it to the lowercase, or you can simply click on. So sorry, here I need to take that string because the choice has to be in the. Okay, now see, if here now I am taking that condition as if we choose, okay, whatever he is choosing, if we choose to yes, okay, equals, if we choose to yes, then what it means? You want to continue the shopping? Yes. So thank you for shopping with us. So let me bring it out that. Okay. The menu shows at least once now, even if the user says no later. After choosing an item, the program will ask if the user wants to continue. If the user types no, then the loop will stop. If the user stops, okay, is that correct? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think here the condition we are giving, and we need to give the semicolon, and after that we need to give system. So if the condition E has given yes, then it will again print out this block of code. If E entered no, then the condition here it will fails. Okay, so if the condition fails, it will not show it again. So let me run this program once so you can get to know. Error exists required projects. Okay, cancel. Where are the errors? Controllers. Okay, show me that over there. Run as Java application. Okay, see that when I run this program, first it is printing all these, okay, all this line of codes. See, welcome to Java shop. Choose an item to buy, book, pen, notebook. So just randomly, I am adding that item added to the cart. Now it asking whether you want to continue the shopping or not. So I will enter yes. Okay, I will enter yes. Now what here the case will be? The choice is yes. Okay, so the choice is yes. Now what here the choice yes is equal to yes or no. So the condition satisfies the condition here is whatever the condition here is true. Okay, whatever the condition here is true. So then if the condition true, then again it will printed all these things. So okay, now here I will enter. See it when I entered after yes, it again showing me all the items like welcome to Java shop, choose an item to buy, and everything. So when I entered no, okay, and when I okay, let me read on this. I mistakenly click on it. Okay, when I enter no, it will not do you. Okay, sorry, here I entered. Do you want to? So we need to give him like thank you for shopping with us. This is the best. Okay, so here we need to give this message, not that message. So that is the problem here. And as our application, so first I will enter here. I will yes, so it will display the menu once again. But when I enter the no, it will give us a thank you for shopping with us, because here the choice will be no, so the condition will be false. So it will not print all this block of code. It will directly go and print this line of code. Okay, this is how we use while loop, for loop, and do while loop. Okay, just once practice in your home. Okay, if you have time, and this is about the for loops. And thanks for today's class. And if you have any doubts regarding anything in the today's class, you can ask Asim or whoever is joining the class. You can ask me or you can ping me in the WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Let me stop.